So if you're like me, you guys are probably really freaking interested in hearing any news we can grab on the new Zelda Wii U edition. I got some for you. Let's check it out. I haven't actually read through this article yet, but I know what the containing contents are because of the title. Rumor, Zelda Wii U to have voice acting, gender select, and NX release. No, thanks, I don't want to share it on Facebook, Jesus. Now, obviously you guys know that voice acting and gender select are new things to the Zelda series, so this is exciting! Also, the NX release seems almost positive at this point, in my opinion. Let's read this article. Every Nintendo fan has their radar set on The Legend of Zelda for Wii U, or as most like to call it, a Zelda U. That's always what I've called it. Later this year, and the series' lack of information only makes the wait more agonizing. Today, however, Nintendo blogger Emily Rogers, Mr. Rogers' granddaughter, who's confirmed the existence of Paper Mario coming to Wii U. What's this link go to, just out of curiosity? Oh. Yeah, we're all still crying. Took to Twitter to share rumors she has heard from very reliable sources about the game. Here's what they are. Rumor number 1. Yes, Zelda is coming to both Wii U and NX. I confirmed it with a ton of people. You can choose which one to get, or get both. I'll get both, because I am a sucker for video games, and that shelf behind the camera right there is just fucking full. It's getting a little out of hand. I need help. It was only speculations from fans and journalists that Zelda U would be released on both the Wii U and their next console, codenamed NX. But this is the first time we are hearing it as a rumor. This would be similar to the time when The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess was released on both its originally intended platform GameCube and also the newly released Wii as a launch title. You guys might remember that. You guys might have both versions, like someone who needs help. For example, me. Help. Actually, I got both versions because I'm a sucker for games. Which only added to the Wii's ludicrous success that generation. Adding Zelda U to the launch catalog of NX would be an incredibly wise decision, which it would. Honestly, if Zelda U gets its release on NX, obviously I'm broke as shit, I'm gonna buy one version. It would probably be the NX version first, because I'm gonna save all of my little dimes that I make right this second for the NX that's coming up probably this year. And if Zelda U comes to that console, you better believe I'm getting it, because it's fucking, I love it. It's gonna be incredible on that console. It's gonna be better than the Wii U, obviously. More horsepower, just that sort of thing. Rumor number 2. I heard from multiple sources that you can choose between a male or female as your playable character in Zelda. Now, this is kind of actually funny, because if you guys remember, this Link character that was released, when was this revealed? 2015 E3, I think? Everybody didn't know if it was male or female, seriously. Which is probably a good thing, because now it sounds like you might be able to select which gender you want to be, which is a really good decision, I think. That would be fun. Can you imagine playing through with Linkle? Even though that's probably not how that works. I don't know. Let's read. An interesting addition. Link has always been a male protagonist, but giving players the option to make Link female could make Zelda U more comparable to most action RPGs of today. Mass Effect Dragon Age, which I have both of. Actually, not Mass Effect, whatever. The fact that Link was a young man in past Zelda games was almost never an important factor in the stories. If you swapped his gender, all you would have to do would be replace he, him with she, her. It's pretty true, actually. In a market where most game protagonists are male, it's nice to see developers give players the option to decide which protagonist suits them best. You pick your gender, even though I'd probably pick males, or female, sorry, so that's actually down the drain. If this rumor is true, does this mean we will see more character customization options? Yeah, that's a good point. We could completely... That's also a good reason to believe why he's wearing Wind Waker Outset Island clothes right now. It's probably just you go to a market, you buy a shirt. You know, this is all theories, but whatever. Rumor number 3, there is voice acting for most of the characters, except Link. Up to this point, I've been thinking that Link would also be voiced, but at the same time, it probably gives it the shell to just make it into your character. There is sort of voice acting in previous Zelda games where the characters would groan like, you know, like, not like that, because that would definitely fuck up the voice actor's vocal cords, much like my own just now. Whoa! Hold the phone! This might be the biggest rumor of the 3. In The Legend of Zelda's 30 years worth of games, it has not once included voice acting that didn't consist of only grunts and sighs. Remember the sighs that I just did and the grunts that I just did that ripped my vocal cords? The CDI games don't count because, hey, it sure is boring around here. Doesn't cut it, actually. Just doesn't make the list of proper Zelda games, I suppose. This could be Nintendo's biggest attempt at expanding their audience because, let's face it, gamers nowadays are more likely to play a game with voice acting as opposed to one without it. Sorta true. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd play a Zelda game regardless because it's a Zelda game, but I would probably be more inclined to play a game off the bat, pick up a new game series rather that has voice acting, just because I'm lazy. People are lazy these days. Although I would read it, so whatever. The rumor states that most of the characters except Link will be voiced, so that could mean most NPCs, like in Castletown or in villages, will be traditionally text-boxed. Games like Final Fantasy and Xenoblade Chronicles still do this, giving the main characters voices in cutscenes but text boxes in gameplay portions. I personally have been a huge advocate for Zelda games to include voice acting, but I couldn't imagine Nintendo jumping on that train with Zelda Wii U. Considering the last time we got information for this game was back at the Game Awards in 2014, okay, that takes it back. It was announced in 2014, probably, I guess. It's nice to hear at least something about Zelda U, even if they are just rumors. Which is something we all have to remember. These are just rumors. This video is rumors again. It's just speculation, y'all. It's just speculation. Whether they are true or just a crock of Dodongo gong, we will find out E3 in June, which is also something. If you guys don't know, Zelda Wii U is 100% confirmed at this point to be making an appearance at E3 2016. Super excited. Honestly, it's probably one of my most anticipated games because of all of the rumors that it's going to be like Skyrim. For those of you guys that don't know, Skyrim's probably my favorite game of all time. And I know that probably sounds weird because it sounds like it's a mainstream game, but if you haven't played Skyrim, I really urge you to play Skyrim. It's so good, it's so good. Regardless, let's talk about Zelda down in the comments below. I'll be down there as well. We'll be talking Zelda, we'll be talking Wii U, we'll be talking the vast land that you see here that looks fucking gorgeous. I'm so excited to get in this world that's supposed to be really massive. So excited for it. Thank you guys for watching, and, you know, let's talk about Zelda Wii U down in the comments below. See you later.